what's hard about everyone attacking Nesta and what I think people struggle with in this book is the way that they attack her. So Amren doesn't just go for her behavior, but for her looks as well. Quote, though I bet it's hard to look good, Amren went on, when you're out until the darkest hours of the night, drinking yourself stupid and fucking anything that comes your way. So it turns out it was not in Nesta's mind. She is, in fact, being slut shamed. And she's also having her image, her femininity, her looks being attacked. And I think it's okay that this book pisses me off. I think it's okay that like I don't like the characters. And that's because I think that this brought a new realistic sense to the characters that we miss with Feyre because, you know, Feyre is their little darling and she loves all of them. That this kind of brings a more realistic point of view. So I appreciate that.
I agree. I mean, I think this is something that people have to understand about life, right?
Yeah.
That your experience shapes your experience, right? Your world experience in the past influences how you view everything else happening around you.
Yeah.
Feyre was resilient. Feyre is capable of seeing good in people. Nesta is bitter.
Yeah.
Nesta cannot see the good because she can't even see the good in herself. It is natural then that Nesta's interpretation of the world is completely different from Feyre's, and thereby people are going to treat Nesta differently too.
Thank you for reframing it that way. Feyre was the perfect victim for them to rally behind. Feyre was the perfect innocent victim. There was no shaming. She did nothing wrong. Tamlin did her dirty. Her sisters did her dirty. Her father did her dirty. Amarantha did her dirty. Like Feyre was a true innocent in all of this. And of course, everyone can rally behind her. She's so innocent to love and easy, and she's the perfect victim. Nesta is messy. Nesta is not the perfect victim. Nesta let her sisters starve to be spiteful, but she also starved. You know what I mean? So it is an interesting commentary that I think that the inner circle kind of sucks. But we said that before in past seasons too, I feel like.
Yeah, we did.
Good job, us.
It's also possible, I recognize from everything that we've discussed about Nesta so far, that she doesn't think people care about her as much as she cares about them. So she's only doing to them what she feels they're already doing to her, which is care less. And in Nesta's mind, everybody got to make it back from the war except Nesta. Quote, where she could see precisely how happy they were, none of them seemed remotely as decimated as she'd been by the war. She'd come so close to being part of it, of that circle, had held their hands as they stood together on that morning of the final battle and believed they might all make it. But it's that naive hope that sets her up for failure. Quote, then she'd learned precisely how mercilessly it might be ripped away, what the cost of hope and joy and love truly was. She never wanted to face it again. It's a sad, sad place to be. And, you know, I love that we get it so early on, because otherwise it's so easy to be frustrated by Nesta's interactions with Cassian. And so we need to know this early on to be empathetic to Nesta.